Oh, Zed's place. Nice to see you. See you so nice, Zed. How are you doing? How's the weather, bro? Today we've got wind and rain. And I'm not even on an airplane. So what's happening? It's Monday morning. Getting ready for the American 420s. Oh yeah. Throw a few Canadian 420s off in there as well. Pissed off at the world. Ouch. Ouch. The world or the population, the human population? I mean, the world's a bit different to the human population, isn't it? Let me just nip over to YouTube a minute. I might freeze, but yeah, I'll go over to YouTube and make sure that that's link is pinned. Is there Peggy in the house? Welcome back, Peggy. Okay. You know the routine by now, Peggy, don't you? The spanners, when they gets abused, everyone loses their spanner. And then with that, I recognize the familiar behavior. When a particular folk gets spanners, who gets blocked, and how many gets blocked. And I recognize this with who receives spanners by retracting spanners, all of them, not just one. And this allows me to pay attention to cloning accounts and stuff like that. I think, I think I'm learning, and happy days, getting on it. Wow, Zed's still awake. Sunday night, 3:15 in the morning, or Sunday night. Here is 10:15, 10:16 now. Yep. I'm thinking about getting out of bed, but it's a rainy, wet day, and it's very windy. So it's like, what's the point in getting out of bed? The same as the cats and dogs. Hello, princess. Oh yeah. I got a proper tent here, proper size tent. Big sofa, big massive bed. Got a wee kitchen thing going on there. Got my stereo. Boom, it's banging. I got solar electricity. Bro, the best homeless tenting experience I've ever experienced. Tell you that now for nothing. Although I'm not homeless, I choose this lifestyle. Earth is my home. And wherever I lay my head, that's where I sleep comfortably. Sometimes my head just bonk, and that's why it's better to get in bed before my head goes bonk. Because if I sleeps in a chair or in on the sofa, chances are I'll end up with a bad neck the next day. I said Spain is fantastic. Swear down now. I actually do really admire life in Spain. I really do promote life in Spain. For the wandering type, like Spain's fantastic. It's very often very, very dry. Mm. Down on the south and east coast of Spain, it's very dry. We don't expect any more than like 12 to 30 days of rain per year. And that, for me, is just fantastic. Well, I don't know where Grizzles is. I seen him about 8:30 this morning as I got up to go for a pee pee, and he's not returned. So I don't know where the Grizzles is at. Just before I came live, I was watching a couple of short documentaries. One on an update of Germany legalizing personal use and consumption of marijuana within Germany. Huh. Like I said, hey, Zed's place, you get on it, bro. Get on it. We need sleep to keep our strengths up. You have a good sleep, bro. And thanks for chipping in. The second documentary I watched was on ayahuasca, leaving the Amazon tribal areas and coming to all major cities. near you. Wow. Scientists saying how it's great for depression, how they want it legalized for depression. Now, when I have a look at the life I've lived, chasing to get stoned for marijuana, don't give a fuck about nothing else. I've explored most other things, but it's only the marijuana I was ever interested in. Now I see all over the world that people are getting encouraged to smoke marijuana. I was completely fucking penalized and bullied for being a weed smoker. I listened to this documentary going on in Germany, and they says like people will actually get compensated if they've got criminal records to do with possession of marijuana as a consumer. They says it'll encourage a lot of work for solicitors and doctors. I reckon they'll be setting up head shops, grow shops, cafeterias, associations like they've had in Holland. And yet Holland is closing down a lot of their associations and coffee shops. So why is Holland giving up and yet the rest of the world is falling in? What's happening, really? I tell you what's happening. When it comes to job interviews, they'll ask you, have you ever smoked marijuana? If yes, you're unemployable because the mental state that comes with being stoned or being a stoner, the freedom which one's mind develops. We don't take it too kindly, having bosses, dictators, control freaks, bullies. So, what's going to happen for the next generation, the next couple of decades, is we're going to be depending on child labor, the youth to be working, because we're all going to be written off. And it's funny because that's equality. One thing I'm awake to is the people that bullied me for being a weed smoker. They've got a dark karma ahead of them forever. They always did. Me, I was given my freedom upon the earth when I was tarnished for being a weed smoker. I was given my freedom, outcasted, fuck off. Yeah, that's how they treated. YouTube knows more about me than anybody on this planet other than me. Facebook knows more about me. And this is what I was always trying to tell people. When I came to YouTube, a lot of people weren't ready for me. on my time in YouTube, I've probably spoken to at least 10 Steves. Yeah, worldwide. Yeah. 2 years, I've spoken to at least 10 Steves worldwide. It got me thinking earlier about how many Steves I've spoken to on YouTube. Because I put up that documentary on my community page about Germany legalizing marijuana and encouraging over 18s to smoke marijuana. I got thinking about a message that was put in me comments. Nothing to do with legalizing marijuana, but it does go to show people are aware and paying attention. Maybe not to my chat, but they're paying attention to my content. I don't know for why some people's do that. I've always been loud and proud, and I've always encouraged people to be loud and proud. So why so many ghosters and lurkers? So why so many not interacting? But yet there's nearly not. Oh, look at the devil! You're nice and dry. Where you been? It's been fizzing down since 7 o'clock this morning. You coming to bed? Grizzles, coming to my bed? Come on then. Hello. Hello. Morning, Captain. Yeah, we've been waiting for you to have snubbles. Yeah, where you been? What you been doing? Oh, you be quiet. As our Grizzles and our captain. You attack them, I'll put you out there in the wet, in the rain. When I captain, eh? You're okay, Grizzles. Stay there. Stay there. Don't slap me. I don't slap you. Don't slap me. See that? Slaps. Oh, you be quiet. that for you. Hey, welcome us back. It's fucking wet out there. And look, as soon as I sit down, the cat's climbing all over me. Look, hello. Look at them two huddled up over there. Hmm? Okay, Captain. Oh, Captain. Oh, Captain. Sexy boy, you know. Captain. So where was we? Loud and proud. Yes, so Germany's getting loud and proud with their ganja. Now check this out, right? Something I recognized many years ago. Spain took over the Dutch ganja um, culture. Spain did, reclaimed it. Seriously, I was watching a documentary there some months ago, and Germany were complaining about Spain being the main providers throughout Europe for the marijuanas and hashish. And so what I'm seeing is Germany's a bunch of fucking jealous control freaks, and them's going to take over the um, ganja trade. And what's Spain going to be left with? Cruci, what color are you? Are you gray? Are you blue? I know T1's blue. T1's always blue. Tom man T1. Hope you's well, bro. Seriously, I did the worming tablets about fucking 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, cats and dogs. And I thinking about another week. I'll give them another dose of the worming tablets, and then that should be them all right for a few months. Drinking the wild river and the Asakia waters, and drinking from puddles. I'm happy giving them worming tablets up on the Cortigo, up at the mountain. Worming tablets weren't necessary because we had good water and they weren't interacting with other cats and dogs. Oh, Cruci, do you know this? I've been told that there's a hostel in the town where I can get things sent to. There's a petrol station I can get stuff sent to, and there's a health food shop in the town where I can get things parcels delivered to. So yeah, there are postal addresses. Yep. about a week and a half ago, we did a Google search for the Amazon Dropbox, which is in the town. Folk have said they've had issues ordering from where they are and having it delivered to Spain. So that's all, um, like being investigated by the people that are able and doing because they want to. Yeah, it was funny, Crucy. About 2 weeks ago, we had somebody in chat saying they wanted to send me a friggin' electric bike. Fucking hell, man. I, it makes me laugh with excitement of the ideas. You get me, yeah. But like, yeah, man. Yeah, mate. I've got a year's worth of them I've got a year's worth of the free worming tablets. Oh yeah, I haven't got the ticking tablets yet. No. And I was looking at them on the Amazon, yeah, and them's a third of the price. Seriously, yeah, them's cheap in comparison to buying them from where I've been buying them for like I think it was 34 euros. I get like 6 tablets or something like that. I can't remember, but it's something like that. It was fucking cheap, yeah. I'd be paying like 24 euros each tablet, you know. It's getting to that time of year. Like down at the river here, there's a lot more goats. There's a lot more sheep, but these are farmed ones. So a lot of those ticks and they'd be carrying the same, like they're dying before they're even sucking. I'd imagine. I'd imagine. And I'd imagine that the farmers are on top of the tick. Like they takes control over there. Like so. I don't imagine it being anything like what it was up on the mountain. And it's funny. I've not seen any fleas. You know, and like yeah, there has been 10 cats roaming around here. Not all at the same time. At the moment we got 3 cats sat with us, 2 over there, and this one here. This one here is the one that gets in under me blanket. Yeah. The other night she looked black and white, but now you can see she's silver. Yeah, she's silver and gray with a black stripe down the back, down the tail like ribs. She got luscious. She's the bank blanket. Yeah, she likes it all snug and warm. She does. Good morning, Joe. This dirty stop out's just back. Yeah, I seen him disappearing about 8:30 this morning. I coughed to let him know I was awake, but he just kept going. He's sniffing the bitches in season. The crazy neighbor came around. Yeah, I seen her and her dogs this morning, and I've seen them twice this morning. Well, once, but yeah, about how long we've been live? 35 minutes. So about fucking 40 minutes ago, she was round the back of the tent here screaming or fucking some fucking voodoo stuff. But like I said, please speak English. Por favor, ¿tú habla inglés? Por favor. Yo no sabe tu habla. Tu habla un idioma, yo no sabes. Por favor, habla inglés. Habla inglés, más tranquilo. Ahora tú. Wah, 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 wah. loco, muy malo. Por favor, más tranquilo. Oh, I was in my bed, fucking naked. I wasn't jumping out of bed. As of yet, um, the worming tablets. I had a stash of worming tablets because they're kind of essential. When I moved up to the house, up to the mountain, and I bought a couple of packets because there was a lot of dogs. They needed them, and then Mrs. Magpie sent a hamper box, and within there was collars and worming tablets. So yeah, we've still got enough for this year. Yep. And worming tablets, them's only like I think €4 or €5 a packet. They're not expensive. Uh, like I said, the tick tablets, tick and flea treatment, them's like about 24 each, going from the shop where I was getting them from in Montreal. You know, so it's like even getting to Montreal, there's direct buses from here. You know, like from the town there. There's people going that ways. You know, like get communicating with the peoples, and I'll find out somebody that's going to Montreal, and they can either collect or I will. Oh, Crucy, I will be going up the mountain. Oh, yes, I will be up and down the mountain. Here, between here and the mountain, I see, you know, like at least 5 years, 10 years before the mountain will be the way I want it, given the opportunity. For me, I'd like to have a tree nursery, grow loads and loads of trees, fruit trees, and transport them up to the mountain. Knowing that putting fruit trees up there, I'll have compost and it'll be food for the animals. That's an incentive. It'll create shade as well as compost, which means then I'll be able to make smaller gardens, make it more invitable, you know, for, you know, a retreat environment. As we get older, we'd want places where we can relax, where we won't have to go far. Between here and there, you know yourself, the river to the beach, you know, to incorporate those lifestyles from the river to the beach and up over the desert mountains, I think is absolutely brilliant. The fact is, less than a 30-kilometer walk through the mountains or 50 kilometers around the road, mate, I'm fucking buzzing. I know I can walk that in 9 hours because I've done it. Libertarian minded, and Dad, hope the operation goes well, bro. Today, your well being is within our prayers, our wishes, and our thoughts. We hope the best for you, big time. Hey, T1, if I'm ever a multimillionaire, right, I will guarantee you, yeah, I will call our zip line the T1, yeah, because it will go from this river through the fucking mountain, yeah, and down to the beach. Fucking too right it will, yeah, straight up. Even if it cost me my last fucking breath, if I was a multi-millionaire, if I became a billionaire, I swear down now, I would put a zip line there and I would call it the T1. You get me? If I'm successful with the plot that was offered to me yesterday, if I'm successful there, the chicken coop is going to be the magpie house. Yeah. And the boat that sits there is going to be called the Sawyer. Yeah. And yeah, for sure. Trees that are already there that need maintaining because them withering away. Watch if they don't have name tags to begin with, and then wooden plaques or even marble plaques with engravings. All that I spoke about 2 years ago is starting to come into a reality that folk can't argue with. Me pushing forward to what I saw 6 years ago. I'm just one tramp. I'm just one hobo. But I've got nearly 900 subscribers on YouTube. And I've got 4,500 more subscribers on TikTok. And that would probably amount to the amount of people that I've sat, spoke, and smoked weed with, touched, shaken hands with. I've probably, possibly, most definitely hugged and shook hands with 5,000 people. So as the social medias are full up with non-related relationships, nothing physical apart from the interactions we got on social medias. It brings both worlds together. And that's pretty fucking cool for a spiritualist, somebody that would be put into the spiritualist category. Because I'm more spiritual than I am like sci-fi. I'm more spiritual than I am business or religious. But I'm actually a lot more of a realistic or an idealist than I am a fucking fantasist, fucking spiritualist. You get me? And yeah, mate, see them fucking electric bikes these days. 50 km an hour, boom. 50 mile an hour, boom. Them is better than a motorcycle. You don't need a fucking license for them. Do you get me? Yeah. You just need solar electricity to power them. And I've got solar electricity, so I'm halfway there. You know, I've always said transport of choice, electric, not a Tesla. You know, I wouldn't go for a Tesla car. Like that's just pointless. Do you get me? Yeah. But like a strong fucking scooter, mountain bike, you know, like yeah, electric powered. Fuck I. That'd be fucking well smart. Excuse the French, German, Russian, whatever language I was just using. Mm. Like we discussed a year ago, T1, from the shepherds' interactions, from the from the interactions of the village folk, from the interactions with the people that own the Cortigo. I don't need to buy that mountain. I don't need to buy any of the surroundings of that mountain. I was blessed as an individual to do as I wish, where I like, within that mountain range. That's what I was blessed with. I was encouraged by so many of the natives It overrides the paperwork or bank work. Overrides it all. And that's fucking unique in my experiences of life. How I keep getting these blessings. Mm. But yet the obstacles are, you know, unless I take the piss, yeah, obstacles are to be removed. Yeah. And so that's what we do. We remove those obstacles. We don't acknowledge the obstacles. For the obstacles are too overwhelming. So we just maintain the thought, the working it out mathematically, the working it out of from a perspective of what would I do in that situation? What would I do in their situation? What would I do in his situation? Knowing what I know about him, them, and there. Hmm? Recognizing and positioning like a fucking shepherd. Yeah. Not as one of the sheep. I'm not one of the flock. I'm a member. Yeah. But I'm the shepherd. Hey, Kipper Sniffer, you get me? Yeah. We're talking about this quite regularly. We call it culture shock or cabin fever. A lot of people now call it like introvert, extroverts, psycho, somatic acting insane, fucking crazy, schizophrenia, narcissistic, like fucking hell, man. Like, who the fuck invented all those words and why? You're a human fucking being. You've got a purpose. If you've not recognized your purpose, of course you're going to be a little bit fucking nuts. Yeah. If you keep going in the wrong direction, of course you're going to be a fucked up fucker. Do you get me? Excuse the German, French, Italian, whatever language I was just using. I don't know. But it wasn't English. Do you get me? I don't know what's sticking on my eye, but I've got something that making me eye fucking feel like there's something sticking there. Maybe it's eye bogey, but I gave my eyes an intensive fucking scanning earlier, and I didn't have any eye bogeys then. Yeah, yeah, Kipper Sniffer. Do you get me? Yeah, we's all on the level of being fucking nuts, innit? We's all on the level. And I tell you what, libertarian minded, T1, Kipper Sniffer. Yeah, social and Crucy. Yeah, seriously, lads, right? Joe, sorry, ladies. Yeah, I'm Peggy, if you're still there. You get me, right? Socializing, being around people, yeah, it's fucking great. It's beautiful. I tried mentioning last night the importance of having a bottle of rum or whiskey as a homeless person, as a tramp. Meeting so many people, yeah, you can quite easily learn. When you've got a full packet of tobacco, you can quite easily learn about people when you're so involved with people. And so when I get around people, I learn so much. I've got fuck all, but I've got what I've got, which is probably a lot more than what other people have got. But I still got fuck all, and that's cool. But you see, go to a place of business where people are full of business. Okay, a bar, for example. Right? Go to a bar. You've got a full packet of tobacco or cigarettes. Yeah, you got a big fat wallet. There's people going to that bar And they haven't. You get me? So you always get them ones that wants to sit with you, chat with you, because they think you're going to buy them a drink. You know, you got those ones that will ask you for a cigarette. You get me? What are you doing out socializing with people when you're needing everything? So for me, that's a little bit of a weird situation. Yeah, going out when you got empty pockets. It's a fucking difficult thing to do. But back in Ireland, it's quite a normal thing for me to be able to go to the bars and say, yo, lads, what boat's going out to work tonight? Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to go to work. And that night I'd be on a boat going to work for 10 days. That's how life was for me. When I knew people that were in construction or in the gardening or in the kitchens, yo, lads, got a couple of days' work, have you? And there was always employment. I come around these peoples. They got shitloads of work, but they don't want to get it done, which is fucking weird. Fucking weird. We've only got a short time on Earth. Most people about 80 years. Okay. So I'm a little bit beyond halfway mark, reaching 45 in April. And that's beautiful because now I've got the senses and the cop on. Yeah. I never fucked up my history. Yeah. I never fucked up my history. All right. So I've got a beautiful future ahead of me. I carry my head, my face everywhere I go, loud and proud. And I'm happy for that because I ain't fucked up nothing. I've done a lot more good than I've got criminal record. But you see, those good things that you do in life, there ain't no one rewarding you for that except yourself. You reward yourself for the good that you do for other people. Other people will reward themselves. To encourage those people to reward themselves is the best thing we can do in life. Encourage people, direct people. If you can see somebody can draw, give them some fucking paint and paper. Hmm? Give them an empty wall to paint on. Keep them busy. Encourage them. Document it. You see somebody likes gardening, give them a fucking garden and tell them you want your vegetables grown if you can. If you know he's a freaking up and coming mechanic, somebody that's always shown mechanics, give him a fucking spanner set. You get me? I used to confuse my baby mother when I give my babies a hatchet to hold, a lighter to hold. When them babies, before they had teeth, they were sucking on chicken bones. My babies. Before my boy was 5, he's riding a 49cc petrol quad. Because that's the things that I encourage. You get me? How you doing, free big ups? Nice to see you. And Mr. Guff Buff. Nice to see you, gentlemen. Now, these are the gentlemen that have helped this channel grow through the bullshit and the glory. And I'm proud of every one of you to be loud and proud in this chat, regardless of the social fucking stigma, you know? Happy days. You know, these are your paydays. Yeah. To see the progress. Yeah. To see the changes. You know, who makes those changes apart from the individual? But as a collective is our rewards. Is there any reward to see me going to jail? Really? Okay. So you'll have me caged up for a while. So what? You can rob my things? So you can talk behind my back more than you already do? Lock me up. Who's coming out of jail tomorrow? Motherfucker. I know everything about you. I've got it memorized. Who's coming out of jail tomorrow? There's my paperwork. All right, boys? We know how jail is. Same as we know how the street is. And to interact with all the people that passes through the jail and the streets. It's a beautiful world. But like I says, us, every individual on this planet has got some fucking mental issues of modern times. Mental traumas. How can we manage and monitor not to trigger? Mostly don't talk about other people. But that's difficult, isn't it? When there's other people involved in life on the planet. Some people think, like I do, walk away, turn your back, ignore it. If it comes at you and keeps coming at you, then you got to do something about it. But in judo, we're taught let the opponent put in all the effort, and you'll just bounce their energy back on them. It'll break them and double them up into a mess that they'll never come back from. The art of judo, with the crazy words from me. I'll never forget what I learned in judo. Same as I'll never forget what I've learned from anything that I've experienced. Whether it be a sound, a smell, a taste, or an individual, a place. If I've experienced it, I'm holding that ear, and that's what I'm taking. If there's a heaven or a hell, and by God, whichever place I be taken over, I will be taken over. If I go to heaven, I'll be the boss. If I go to hell, I'll be the boss of me, always. Grizzles is only renting my time because he'll be the first to pass of a natural disorder. Big dog, they don't live 30 years, 20 years. Captain Jack, he could potentially live for 26 years. He's only renting my time in the time that I have as a lifespan. And the life that they share with me, they don't want no other. These cats prove that. And anybody that sees me in person with Grizzles and Captain Jack, they approve of the life we live. They approve of us. We got it good. And that's what we share. Life is simple. Hmm? We as individuals make it complicated. We as individuals allow the demons or the angels. We as individuals will turn a good conversation into some sort of voodoo black magic fucking bullshit. Whereas other people who turn it to pure ecstasy. As time goes on and I continue with the social platforms, you'll be learning a lot of how slow most things are and how fast, when you look back, how fast it's happened from nothing. Like I said, the life is beautiful. The craziness is that we invite, that's what's going to fuck us up and slow us down. I was given multiple gifts yesterday, and I exchanged. I gave as I received, nothing for nothing, and it's nice to give and receive. I was coffeeed and breakfast, and then I made a meal later on in the day. We shared ingredients. There was ingredients. I had ingredients. We shared them. Brilliant. Neither of us are established. Both of us are tramping it. One of them is more settled. You know, the other fella's more settled than I. But you know, he really appreciates. Really, really appreciates me being here for his cats and dogs. Me being here for doing a little bit of what I am. Just sitting here, mostly watching, but ready to do things. When there's things to be done, I'm doing it. When things are pointed out that they want to be done, I'm getting it sized up. Working it all out, watching it, seeing it. When I go to do it, it's 90% done. Preparing tools and equipment and things needed and environments. What do you mean? Where's your spanner? You're fucking. You're super mod. T1. You playing games with me? You're a fucking super mod. You always have been for a long time. Super mod. Fucking hell! Who's taking your spanner? All right. Okay. I need to go and check out who's in me in me spanner mode. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm fucking embarrassed. Fucking hell. Broke fishing in the house. Just as Peggy mentions fishing, yeah, broke fishing comes into the house. That's proper. but she meant to write finish. Happy 11:15. Well, 11:13. Do you know what? Um, Free big ups. You says I got the freedom. Do you know what? Yeah, the more possessions, the less freer I am. Now, ultimate freedom for me, okay? Ultimate freedom for me would be able to live and walk around with a bag this size. Yeah. A bag this size would be perfect to be able to live with, in my opinion. Wearing clothes suitable for sleeping in or walking in, different temperatures, different layers, just take them off, just carry them, make a bag out of them. That would be the best freedom. That would be an ultimate freedom. But you know what? Yeah. A bag that size, okay, it'd have to be solar paneled and a power pack in there and a camera, microphone, Wi-Fi, like screen, sound system, tobacco, ganja. Well, I could carry them stuff in my pockets. You know, have a utility. Yeah, like utility pockets or sockets. Change the pockets for socks. Yeah, good invention. Suggested, and I'm going to put it in practice. Yeah, having socks as pockets. I don't think you're going to lose much out of a sock. Hmm? You get me? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Guffmuff's making a silly stick. At 10:16, he's getting started. Oh yeah! I tell you what broke fishing, an electric an electric bike and trailer, yeah, with solar panels, an inflatable boat or kayak, yeah. Fuck yeah, mate. Seriously, yeah, that would be brilliant. But but you wouldn't have complete freedom, okay? Because you're not going everywhere with that bike and trailer and kayak. Do you get me? Yeah. So I've experienced that. And then it's about possessions again, isn't it? Having the bike and trailer, you know, those things that you have to be responsible for. You have to consider other people, like you're on the roads. You get me? You mean the penny farthing T1? I mentioned penny farthing last night. Yeah, I says, when fitness after 60 and John were talking about bicycles. I says I wanted a whatchamacallit, one of them penny farthings, but it's actually referring to a woman. Yeah. I'd love to find a penny, you know, mm, and then make her a farthing. Like I made Grizzles a farthing, and I made Captain Jack a farthing. You get me? And Waterloo Sue, she's a farthing. Definitely. She was born to my hand. You get me? Yeah. I saved her life. She's definitely a farthing. Woo! Mishi in the house. Long time no speak, Mishi. How are you doing, Mishi? Wow, do you know me? I've not seen Mishi's title or channel or interactions for feckin' long time. Wow. Do you know what? Yeah. Evidently, some of you are still subscribed to me. Yeah. I've said it 1,000 times. You get me? You know, like I'd love the power to wipe everybody from my subscription. Rather than having dead subscribers, you know, like folk that don't interact, you know, I'd much rather just remove them. With changing my title so many times, I'd be quite difficult to keep tracks of. You get me? You'd have to be involved there and then to keep flowing with it. Bit like how my life has been. If I'm not there, I'm not involved. Hey, broke fish, and you know I appreciate she's all. You got me, especially the ones that interact with us. Yeah, I've started noticing a lot of channels are thriving from lurkers. Yeah, I mean like ghosters and lurkers. A lot of channels are thriving on that. For me, I don't like it. I'm face front kind of fella. Do you get me? Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm there. I'm involved. I've unsubscribed from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels and non-active channels. Every time I get pissed off with the circles, going round in circles, chatting same shit, listening same shit, same arguments. Fuck that. Boring as shit. Move on. And so yeah, won't you won't find me anywhere near any of them channels I was listening to 2 years ago. Danny Christie? Fuck off. Darren G? Get the fuck. Dead Aggie? Yeah, gobshite. You get me, yeah? Oh, I won't go into the wannabes. You know, like they were like the main channels where I met, you know, a lot of people. And it's funny how many peoples I met then later on they wanted to tag along to those channels. Blah, 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 blah. Just having ugly content coming in here or here. You know, it's just like you can smell it, you can taste it. It's just like fuck off. Don't like it. To react to it and tell everyone I don't fucking like it. It's like I went to extremes to tell people I didn't like it. It was funny. I loved it. I love being me. Trackies is alive, man. Alive and in the house is Trackies. Do you know what, right? I reckon this fella's gonna get his passport and he's gonna come on holidays to Spain. Yeah. I reckon he's gonna come and sit by my fireside and turn a few LPs, a few vinyls. I think he's gonna arrive here and we're gonna put on a banging fucking night or weekend or a couple of weeks. Hopefully, when he arrives here, he's gonna arrive here when we don't have wind and rain, and so we can have the solar power banging them tunes out 24/7. And if he don't come over here to Spain, then I hope he goes to Turkey. I don't know why Turkey, but you know, like, yeah. Tracky, bro. Yeah, we all walks with DMT. T1, Mishi, Grizzles, the cat, every single being. Broke fishing, every being on this planet, whether it's a tree to a fucking spider, bro. We've all got DMT running through the brains. One of the things I'm grateful for the fact that I don't have a postal address. I've never had a postal address. I'd be one of them one that would be inclined to, be concocting DMT. Just for the fun of having it. You get me? And if I could grow those plants, yeah, then I fucking well would. You get me? Wow. Fucking 160 a gram nowadays. Fucking hell, man. I remember when it was 50 pound a gram. Fucking hell. So if I can still get it for 50 pound a gram, I'm in some dollar quick time. Whoa. Fucking hell, man. Make a kilo of that in a week. Fuck yeah. Boom. That'd be wickedly fucking cool, man. How to get rich quick? Mm. Make a kilo of DMT. Fuck it, make 10 kilos. I wonder, is it like cooking up ketamine? Like from crystal to powder or from liquid to powder. Better in small doses. Why bother cook up a whole liter? You know, just do like a couple of grams at a time and enjoy what you're doing. This is it, trackies. Yep. One pipe about 15 minutes. But I think it's a dead man's trip, a dead man's pipe. When you do one pipe, finish that one, so load the next one up, next pipe, and free. Yeah, I think that's called a dead man's pipe. Man, that's fucking 10 years, 15 years since I was last talking that stuff. I've smoked it a couple of times since. But it's one of those ones, is like, done it. Do I need it again? I don't think so. Yeah, D1. I just watched a documentary this morning on ayahuasca and how you know you can find it in every city now. You find these ayahuasca churches. Sounds like me trackers. Yeah, I've got a dose over there. Yeah, and I've had that nearly a month. Well, actually, it was given to me like more than 2 months ago, but I only actually got past it about a month ago. Yeah. I haven't piped that one yet, but maybe I'll do a live stream. Yeah, me smoking the DMT, and filming it and describing it. How would you like that? Can you make it with shrooms and strong hash? Mm, no, no, that's something different. That would be something different. DMT is normally extracted from the mimosa root bark from the South Americas. It is known to be growing around the globe, but the the science, the chemical balance stuff is most rich coming from the South Americas. there is an alternative one they make from the Australian black bush grass. Oh no, Mr. Guffpuff. Mushrooms and hash, no. You will not go to the DMT levels. No. Not to the DMT levels that I've known of. No. Nowhere near. The mushroom like for me, mate, I've astroplaned on mushrooms. Yeah. I've had hallucinogenic effect from mushrooms. But swear down now that DMT is a whole different level. Swear down now. The difference between water and moonshine. Okay? You can drown in equal amounts. Yeah. But seriously, mate, yeah, you drink a liter of fucking water or a liter of moonshine, and you gonna fucking feel the difference. Track is you get your head down, sleep it off, mate. Yeah. If you told me the symptoms, I'd give you a remedy. This might be a wet and windy day. You see now Germany's tolerating and legalizing personal consumption and growing free plants. Have you seen how Germany's doing that as of April? Pure business move. Pure business move, lads. Yeah, them spiteful. Yeah, them spiteful. They can't handle the, like, well, they say that they're in fear of contaminated weeds taking over. Yeah, contaminated weeds, which means like people are growing with dodgy chemicals, dodgy environments. Like they're not growing it to the full procedure or whatever. Yeah, they're cutting it too soon. It's not quite right, and it causes psycho issues. But more to the point is his business, his law, yeah, and banking, money. They're giving out free money to anybody with a criminal conviction in Germany towards marijuana related. It's bullshit, man. So what happened now? Yeah, I'll become a multi-millionaire just because Ireland penalized me, Britain penalized me, Spain has penalized me for being a smoker of the marijuana. Ever since I was 12 years of age, they've been penalizing me, bullying me since I was 12 years of age, since I first really started enjoying marijuana. Society, mainstream society, singled me off since I was 12 because I chose to smoke marijuana. Equality is equality. And, business is business. And there is no fucking equality in business. And this is where Germany will take European money and they'll give it to to make them rich. And the rest of the world will go in poverty because there's no longer exporting of marijuanas. No need, because Germany's going to do it. Non-smokers, every German person will now grow 3 marijuana plants. And you know the size of the marijuana plants they'll be growing? The size of a fucking eucalyptus trees. Because I've seen it. They've been practicing here in Spain. Fucking dirty business bastards. I'll remain a criminal. I ain't going for no fucking free handouts. Fuck them. I've lived my life without that bullshit. I ain't taking in that bullshit. I don't need compensating from the governments and the law fucking or the mainstream societies. I don't need compensating. I've got a sense of freedom since I was singled off. Now everybody's following in my fashion of being a stoner. Dumbasses is what I say. Dumbass motherfuckers. China's social experiments. Electricity bills. Remember, electricity. They need electricity for mining Bitcoin. They need electricity for growing ganja. They're not going to be growing ganja outside, yeah, because that's not allowed. They have to grow ganja inside. Huh? So already, that's bullshit weed. Nobody's going to want to leave their houses because they're going to be too paranoid of their neighbors kicking their doors in, robbing their weed and their growing equipment. Gangs are going to be hanging around the grow shops where you can buy all your equipment, and they're going to be following you home. Because that's how it's been going for fucking years. Since beginning of time. Interesting information, such as like how many Alexas are in Germany? How many Alexas in Germany with Bitcoiners? That's just an example. I'm not picking war with Germany. I'm just highlighting. Remember, we're at war. And the 420 army is one of the biggest. I think there's more stoners than there are of any religion. And we're worldwide. In all walks of life. When I was a teenager, all of my clothing was based on hemp and take me to your dealer. Free the weed. Don't drink and drive. Smoke weed and fly. These mandarins are juicy and tasty. I picked them yesterday, so they're very fresh from the tree. I've got two. This one's different than the other ones I've just been sucking. I can tell by the smell. I just froze the orange peels out. Look, just froze them. Spits the seed out. Just Yep. Ah. I don't think I'd be able to get away with doing that in anybody else's house, but I can do it here. Now, remember, you were 12. I was 12 when I chose to smoke. Yeah. Some people's parents are solicitors. Other people's have parents who are actors, judges, police officers. When we're growing up at the age of 12, I'd already been smoking since primary school. When I was in secondary school, I quite often had big bags of it or big lumps of it. I didn't have to buy it because I was earning it. T1, I put up a video on my community page about that German legalizing the ganja. And they mentioned the 3 plants per household. The 3 plants per household. That encourages single life. I mean, get married and have separate apartments just so you can grow 3 plants and I can grow 3 plants. Turn every household into bed sits. And so every household, every room. But remember, the Germans are Germans. Yeah, they're scientists. Yeah, and other stuff, right? Controllers. Yeah. So check out. It's not to be around minors, young people. So if you're a parent, you can't grow it. If you're a parent around your young ones under 18, you can't smoke it. Imagine if haircuts were compulsory at school. They'd be testing every child's hair for such substances. And imagine being responsible for intoxicating and supplying or having charges. That's how they're going to get you inside those people camps. That's how they're going to do it. Ain't going to be the Christians that they go for first. No. Ain't going to be the tramps either. They're going to be the intoxicated. Those on social benefits. There's a housing shortage, so they says, in most lands. Hey there, Richard Upton. Good morning. Buenos dias, senor. Ya es todo bien, amigo. Meow, meow. Sounds like a boy cat calling for the females. I wanna love ya and treat you right. That's what that booty cat's saying to the female cats. It's true. Hello. Hi. 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 Hola. Meow. Hola. Come on in. Come on in. Yabba dabba doo. I know. How's the weather for you, Richard? Today we got wind and rain. Orkiba, wind and rain. So I'm still in bed. I've only intentions of getting up to go for a piss or a shite. And I've already been up for both. So, yeah, happy days. There you go. Grizz. Grizzles. Grizzles. Where you going? Smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints after that. And then I smoke 2 joints more. And I smoke 2 joints after them. And by the time I've smoked 2 joints more, I want to smoke 2 joints more. Smoking 2 joints. Is nice. Okay, so maybe we do get some sunshine today. That's cool. I'm going to go out and have a look at the clouds again in a minute. And I might bring you with me. Just because that's the thing that I normally do. and have a look at the river, see what color the river is. See if this rain's disturbed the lands. Oh, booger. Drizzle snow. You already disappeared for 2 hours, 3 hours today. Where you been? Given 2 pairs of Levi's. Wow. The chat seems to have frozen. I don't know why that is. If that's not a road, then what the fuck is it? Yeah, a little discoloration. But it's not so dirty. yourself for a walk, and you had to come and find me. Maybe they'll make a car park down here so people can come and visit and have easier access to the history that's here on these lands. That looks definitely, that looks like a road. Definitely, that looks like a road. What do you reckon? Does it look like a road or what? Look at this dirt. I mean, I ain't got dirt like this where I've been for 3 years. Yep. Looks like I'm going on an adventure, and Grizzles is following. Can you see Captain through the bushes? Here he comes. Watching, watching, watching. Here he comes. Here he comes. There he is. Look at him. There he is. Here he comes. Found me again, eh? Is that your prize, is it? Finding me? I love you too. He wants to go that way, but I wanted to go this way. But that seems to be a dead end. So what goes this way? Brambles. Nice. That means blackberries. Yeah. But also possibly holes in my jacket. Am I going to go through there? Sure. Why not? Whew. All right, Chris. What are you saying? Hey, Not much of a pass, but it is a pass. For an animal. Huh? That's an animal's runway, that is. Oh, not successful coming through this way, Grizz. There's the sunshine. Right. Wow, grateful of these Levi's. These brambles don't hurt. Can I climb up over that? It's brambles. No. But if I could just manage getting up there. It's a bit of a shame. This, where's he going? The Roman path is only up there. And there doesn't seem to be a passage through here. So I'm going to have to go down and start again. Bugger. All right. Going down. Okay. Grizzlies went down that way. I'll go down that way. Yep. Hey. I know what area I learned. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Daylight. Wow. That was a bit of a fuck up. Not really. Educational. At least I've got that little bit explored. That little bit extra explored. Yeah, that looks like a path up. Also. But do I want to chance that one? Nope. I'd get that man with the digger back here and clear all of that there. Yep. Take it right back to the wall. Excuse us. Just went over to YouTube on the what you call it? If the texts were flowing or not. They seem to be no chatting at the moment, which is odd. 12:35 now. The last message was at 11:54. That's odd. Nice that music of the canyon being bashed around in the wind, dancing in the wind, and the river flowing. It's nice songs with the wind blowing as well. We got blue skies, ladies and gentlemen. We got blue skies. It was raining this morning, but now we got blue sky. Oh yeah, very nice. I wonder what he's thinking, because he's definitely looking, and his expressions are changing, as he looks and recognizes or looks and spots something, as he tunes into something. See how he just sniffed the air then? When I first adopted him and his family, they were very sensitive to movement and the wind and the moon rising. Shadows, they'd be barking on everything. It was crazy. I showed them they don't have to bark on everything. And now I see how that's paid off. Because now I see him as a mature, handsome fellow. And he's actually looking. I don't know what you folk are doing at the moment, whether you're hesitant to type or you're too busy with your hands to type, too busy with your voices to join panel. But for me, multitasking like I am in the environment where I am, I'm happy you're here. Maybe you're absorbing, maybe you're just listening. Now he licks his balls. Where's Oh, it's there. No. Ciao, Six. Thanks for listening, watching, whatever you're doing. Have a good day.